All right, just about ready for baseball. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ready to go? Now a chance for Jurickson Profar. First pitch misses. And here it comes. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Next offering is fouled back.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Strike on the outside. And the count's full.
Full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Matt Olson down. That one fouled off.
Let's go, Matthew.
Here's the pitch to Olson. On the ground to first, and that's foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Outside, ball 1.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The 2-1. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next one misses, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, 1 out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
One out. Runners at first and second. Grounds 1 to short. Swanson off balance feed. There's 1, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Back here at the friendly confines. And pitching in this game, Hurston Waldrop. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
No.
Runner at first with no outs here. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Ball 3. 3-1.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Now it's the power speed combo. Seiya Suzuki. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Olsen hauls it in, 2 away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Seiya Suzuki.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Ian Happ in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. There's the strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Cubs. We played an inning. No score. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Boyd back to work. Popped up. Bush under it. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And now Eli White. That's a strike. 0-1. Boyd, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Next offering is outside. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Snags it on the run. and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. And takes low for ball 1. To third, Alvarez. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Waldrop, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. That one missed.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
High fly ball, right field. White makes the catch for the out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Willie Castro.
This is Willie Castro. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Profar has a beat on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So here's Murphy now.
The Braves, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. That one almost got him. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and a full count now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
9, the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Nick Allen. Next up for the Braves. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's way high. Ball 1.
1-0.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Suzuki hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Jurickson Profar. Next up for the Braves. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Little chopper rolls foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Murphy stands at first with one out.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
Ball.
That misses. 1-0. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Next pitch is outside. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouls one off. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna.
And now it's
Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball
No,
one,
that's
no
the ball.
strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
1-2 now on Acuna. In the dirt, but kept close. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. In the air, left field. Hat under this one. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. So up now for Chicago,
for
Matt
the Cubs,
Shaw.
the third baseman.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And the batter now is
Batting
Reese
right,
McGuire.
the catcher, Reese McGuire.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to Albies. On to Olson. That's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The first baseman, Michael Bush.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And delivers outside.
1-0.
That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And we are still scoreless. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Flied out his first time. And a foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering is downstairs. 1 out, base is empty. That misses the zone. 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Ground ball right side. Castro sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Eli White.
Eli White next up for the Braves. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And there's a ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one out to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. So here's Kyle
Leading
Tucker
off
now.
for the Cubs.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch,
One
just
ball,
misses.
no strike.
Tucker,
That's a strike.
former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. And that is out of play. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Suzuki batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Makes a nice running catch. 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Happ stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and we're still knotted at 0. And now Nacho Alvarez Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Jr.
Boyd back to work. And there's a strike.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And this is inside.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting.
Here's Sean Murphy. He reached out a walk his first time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2.
And that's down and away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I think he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. Flied to right,
his first time. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jurickson.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Fastball for a strike. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 5th. High fly ball out of the left center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1. Still no score. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
The center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Alvarez makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson digs in. Right through there for a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And that one fouled off. And ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Willie Castro, the next Cub to hit. Just missed. Castro goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. In the air, left side. Profar settles under it, makes the grab, and that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Here's Matt Olson, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ben Brown preparing to come on if needed. Thielbar, the lefty, warming up as well. Pitch is in there. That is strike two. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
That hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Breaking ball inside, and the count 1-2. Just misses with that one. Ground ball up the middle. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That one pushed foul. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. 3-2. Stays alive. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. And here is Matt Shaw. And he's already singled in this game.
Shaw.
A little bit low. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there, and that one's gone into the bleachers. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 2-0.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
And now, Michael Busch. pitch misses inside. Ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the sixth. That one outside, and it's a full count. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Tucker in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Still only one out here in the inning. Now he breaks his bat. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap. Just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
So a man aboard, Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog,
makes the grab for the second out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Ian Happ up to hit. Happ lays off. Tucker off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. White makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Cubs add 2 on this homer, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Pitching for
Here
the
comes
Cubs,
a new arm for the Cubs, Ben Brown.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And that one upstairs. And there's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Just missed. That one pulled foul. Just off the outside edge. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now it's the right fielder, Eli White. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one.
Ball, no strikes.
Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. next up for the Braves. Just missed. In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, catcher Sean Murphy.
And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. A strikeout and a walk. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Tying run at the plate. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 2 and the Braves 0. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Cal Quantrill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Quantrill.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. White pulls it down, and there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The batter number 7, shortstop.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dylan Lee getting loose out there. Stratton, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Digging in, Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. That
1-2.
misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. Up the middle. That's a base hit.
He was all over that
The
one.
third
Smashed
baseman,
that one
number
through the
6,
infield for the knock.
Matt
When it's hit that hard, it makes it very
Shaw.
tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter now, Matt Shaw. That's in there. 0-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
The 0-1. Check swing, called strike. Castro over at first with one away. And they'll do it again. Quattro back to work. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now batting, catcher, Reese McGuire.
Now it's going to be Reese McGuire. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
There's the strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen.
The shortstop.
The
Nick
Braves in striking
Allen.
distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And a foul ball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Back to the top of the order. Here's Profar down. First offering misses badly for ball 1. On the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. Not even
1-1.
close there. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center for Armstrong. Makes the grab on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Next
Ball.
pitch off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That
No.
one missed. The Braves trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. Bounce to the left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ben Brown is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Henry Langston. On for his major league
Now
debut,
pitching for
and
the
a moment
Cubs,
he will never forget.
Better believe
34,
that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher,
batter, number
sure,
1,
there's some nerves there.
second baseman,
Probably don't want to squeeze the
Ozzie.
baseball too tight.
Ozzie.
Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
In the air, left field, down the line. Happ on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The tying run at the plate. Ball 1 there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Late on that fastball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Dylan Lee gets the ball now.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch. Lee goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Swing and a foul out of play. Good eye right there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good
Cubs,
day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Tucker in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And that misses. 3-0.
3-0.
And he gets tied up right there.
3-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Now a screamer into the outfield. Profar makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. And a base hit into right. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Ian Happ. Now at the plate, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Suzuki, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. And there's a ball. And that one is inside. Pete Crow Armstrong on deck for the Cubs. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Out of here. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add on. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. That's a slider for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's down and away. And that's in the dirt. Pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at
Now
first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swanson stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there. 0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the changeup and it was successful. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That one ripped. Going back. Didn't quite have enough.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now in for the Braves, Eli White. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike at 95.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. Around second now, going for 3. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Now batting, third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
1 down, runner at third. Nacho Alvarez Jr. Next up for the Braves. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And that one fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. Braves down to their final out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Murphy, the next to hit, takes outside. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. White on third with 2 out. They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Braves down to their final strike. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
5-0 the final in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by.